I went to preach somewhere. Before I came, it was coppers, youth coppers. Before I came, they contributed money across the state, all the coppers in the state, all the Christian coppers in the state contributed money so that I could be put in a hotel when I come. I came from Lagos. I flew from Lagos to Abuja, 25,000 then. From Abuja to Sokoto, 25,000. That's 50,000 to go and 50,000 to come, but that's 100,000. When I came to the airport, the people, because when I got to Abuja, I called them. I said, I'm in Abuja now. In the next 25 minutes, we'll continue our journey. Make sure you are there when I come, because I don't like people seeing me around the airport. I came down and I had to wait for them for 30 minutes. I that came from Lagos came to the airport before them that came from wherever they came from. Waited for 30 minutes, they came and picked me. I didn't say anything. They took me, and it is the northern aspect, the northern part of Nigeria. Like right now, the temperature of today in Sokoto, Gombe was 47 degrees Celsius. I mean, the kind of heat that you can't stay in this place, you run out. The ESCO members refused to put me in the hotel. They went and begged a certain brother to open up his boys' quarters, and that was where they put me. And there was the heat there mingled with mosquito. Because I'm a missionary, I didn't say anything. I preached, I ministered. And then, because you must separate yourself from God's work. Do God's work. Alright? When I finished doing God's work, I now said, okay, I'm in a hurry. I need to be at the airport 1 or 2 hours before the time so that I'll not miss the flight. That's the only flight that comes to Sokoto. So the ESCO members now came that I should bless them. And I said, they have already received their reward. Me, I have done my own work for the Lord. Do you understand? I've done my own work for the Lord. Because the Lord said I should go, I put 100,000 on the line. That was my own commitment. And I didn't do that for them. I did that for the Lord. But when I got there, I saw that the people that invited me did not honor me. That won't stop me from going on the Lord's errand. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So I had to go on the Lord's errand. Finish the Lord's errand. Then they now realize that I actually have a blessing. And they want a blessing from me. Me that they did not honor. And I say, it's very unfortunate that I have no blessing to give them. Because if I should do something like blessing, it would be a curse. Then I told them why. Do you know? I left. Years later, because it's like 5 years now, all those people couldn't get employment till now. All those people. So they now checked in the spirit and said, hey, that will cause a problem. They now called us and said, our life since that time, we have been wallowing. You know why? Just because they did not honor a human being. Think of not honoring God. So when they called and said, we noticed that we have been in this condition, and we prayed, and then it was as if God was saying we did something wrong. I said, you didn't finish that prayer. You would have asked for wisdom, because the thing you did, it was God that said you did something wrong. It was not me. So you need wisdom to find out how to unlock that matter. Me, I've moved on. But an occasion of lack of honor, God decided to remember it. From that day, God said, this is your last meeting that you will do with these people. That's why I stopped NCCF state conferences. When I reached Lagos, I was excited that souls were impacted and all of that. And in the worship, God said, you won't go there again. So if it's NCCF now, I can attend national conference. I will never attend any state conference, even if it's in this town, because I am in the service of God. Do you understand that? Don't ever miss the fact that it's God that sent you. People can offend you. Do God's own. Don't mix God's work with your own issue. But every situation of lack. Meanwhile, when I finished, okay, do I need to tell you this one? When they reach the airport, they say, there's no much money. I say, I already have my return ticket. So I didn't come here because I was coming to. My wife knows. I pay my way to and fro. Those days I was doing 1.8 million for flights every year. 1.750, 1.8 million. Because any invitation that I accept, I know it's God that is sending me. So I pay my way. So whether or not you give me prophet offering is not my business. In fact, if I go there and see that you are a fake person and God did not show me before I came, I will just take my bag. You won't see me the next morning. Oh, that's why I don't allow you pay for me, so that I can leave. Because I'm in the Lord's service. I'm not in your employment. I'm in the Lord's service. I came for your invitation because the great one says. And if I press and I don't pick anything and I decide to come and I see that you are fake, in the morning when you come with breakfast, I had gone. Because I'm there for the Lord. When God sees that you honor him like that, he will do things to you. The ministry of giving, we can't finish it today. Let's leave it. Let's leave it till tomorrow. Let's leave it till tomorrow. We wanted to do a crusade. First of all, if you don't know honor, you can't give. God wants you to learn honor. That's the reason for tithing. When you have learned honor and it's part of your heart, you know it is your duty from your heart, then God begins to give you instructions, financial instructions.